Good
Okay,
evening,
Mark.
everyone. It's
Hey,
just I
Margaret.
I just I feel that it is a testimony, a big testimony for me though. And I've been with Atomy since 22, and it's just I had this blood issue. It's just okay. Let me put my camera on. I mean, I was gonna wait for my next
Mhm.
doctor's appointment
Okay.
to give this.
So so you were the woman with the issue of blood, but
Yeah,
you had a blood issue. Okay.
that is correct. Yes.
Okay.
That is correct. But I was waiting for my next doctor's visit to give this testimony. So in 2012, I believe, I had mini strokes. And at that time, I didn't know anatomy. So every 2 weeks, I had to go to the doctor, to the phlebotomist, and have my blood withdrawn. And they throw it away. That's what they said. Because I was producing too much blood at that time. But then I noticed the medication they gave me changed my pigmentation, changed the color of my nails. Then I went and I asked the doctor, how long am I going to be on this medication? And he said, for the rest of my life. I said, for the rest of my life. Then I cursed her in my heart. When she told me, I said, in the name of Jesus, I reject that, I rebuke it. I will not be taking this. And then one day I told her, I will not take this the rest of my life. But then I started juicing. Then my the platelet refused to go down. Then I've noticed all my nails turned black. So then I said, Lord, what am I going to do? Then I started juicing. Then when I was juicing for a while. Then when I heard about Atomy, that's what motivated me to join Atomy because of Emoham. So yes, then Emoham did something, but I'm going to make the story short. To God be the glory. Something happened this year where I was hospitalized for 2 days, but it was something that had to do with my spleen enlarged because I was in because of the blood condition that I have. Then, so while I was in the hospital, they called my blood doctor, which I had changed. Um, and they started me on that medication. Then still, I said in my heart, I said, Lord, I really, 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 really don't want to take this medication, but I had to. So I started taking the medication. I went for the doctor's visit the second time. Then a red blood cell, white blood cell were fine, but the platelet was high. A second time I went, it kind of like went higher. So then I said, let me call Dr. Walida. So I called her and I sent her my lab from that day. And I said, please, this is, I mean, she sent me the information. I filled out the form and I sent my lab, and then she sent me just a week. A week ago Monday, I received the information that she sent me, and I said, and at that time my platelet was 2,121, which is way beyond normal. Normal platelet should be 120 and 200 to 400. So within, well, not even 7 days, I went back. Platelet was under, too low. This is something I've been fighting for years. Too low. So next week, see, that's why I didn't want to give the. So I called Dr. Walida and then I said, should I diminish on the amount of supplements I'm taking? The supplements that I'm taking, 2 Hemohins in the morning uh, before breakfast, purity, 1 cup per day, um, Korean red ginseng, 2 at breakfast, folic acid, and then I didn't even have the folic acid. I received it this week. 3 at breakfast, 3 B complex at breakfast. Then lunchtime, noni, 1 noni. So, and also 3 omega. And at bedtime, 3 omegas. And actually, and 2 him in the morning and at night. So, and apple 2 per day. And D3, 3 at night before bedtime. At bedtime, I have to take 3 omegas, 3 D3s, and the Genko Natto, 4. When? I didn't tell the doctor because I mean, 2 years ago, I stopped going because I got tired of hearing platelet. So, because I started with him. So I wasn't taking supplements. I would say everyone who's on this call right now, on this Zoom, what I recommend to see a doctor to help you, bet a holistic doctor. If you have any ailment in your body, because you're taking the supplement, because I was afraid to take him and because it wasn't doing anything for me, but it did do something for me, but I wasn't taking it the right way. So we need a little guidance, like some people who are taking supplements and not seeing results. I would say to call Dr. Lolita or another doctor too for guidance, because really within a week was too low. So next week I'm going out. I'm anxious to see. I'm taking the supplements as ordered, and I'm waiting to see what the doctor will say. That's why I didn't want to give, because my platelet went down to 86 instead to be like where it needs to be. But my red blood cells was low. So I'm waiting to see, but I will continue. And I really don't want to take those medications because my nails are beginning to turn a little bit dark. I'm talking, it's not brown, black. So to God be all the glory. I give him all the glory because he's the one that is leading me, guiding me, protecting me.
Indeed.
This is my story. And I will let you guys know next week. Dr. Willard, I was a little premature to give that testimony, but I'm excited. I was so excited. I was very excited to hear this platelet, which I've been trying to bring down for years.
Fantastic.
I just love hearing that. I love hearing that story.
Oh.
Because see, I normally say give it 90 to 120 days. So I was just ecstatic when she told me the result that she had gotten within 1 week. It's amazing. But see, just remember the body, only the body can heal the body. But you have to give it the right nutrients. You have to give it the right nutrients. The body, only the body can heal the body.
Mm-hmm. So, Dr. Olita, you did an assessment because it sounded like she filled out a form.
She got a complete assessment. Yeah, Margaret got the complete assessment, and she'll tell you that she was skeptical some time back about how this assessment was going to work, but she knows now it was definitely worth it.